Well, are you thinking about buying a car soon? There are some important buying trends that you need to know to prepare yourself before you buy a new vehicle. Emma Garcia of Desert Schools Federal Credit Union is here to give us some quick tips to help you buy with confidence and maybe even save you some money in the long run. It's good to see you, Emma. Thank you for being here. And it's kind of good to know that perhaps the auto market is making a comeback. More and more people are buying.
It sure is, and it's one of the bright spots of the economy right now. We're definitely seeing a lot more sales this year, and understandably, the average auto out there on the road right now is 11.4 years, so lots of pent-up demand.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of pent-up demand, and I think people are feeling a little bit more confident and are starting to look out in the market again.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. Let's talk about the average term or length of an auto loan. What is it generally?
It actually is now 66 months, so it's considerably longer than it had been in the past, and we're starting to see that even grow further. So I think it's a way that folks are trying to keep their payment affordable every month.
Sure.
So that's kind of a new trend that we're seeing. It's increasing loan terms.
Yeah, lower monthly payments. Who doesn't want that, right?
Right.
And do you have an option as to how long you want your loan to be?
You actually usually do.
Okay.
That is something that you could potentially adjust based on your budget needs and kind of what terms are being offered. So it is something that you can negotiate.
Excellent, excellent. You guys have an excellent online resource for shoppers.
Yes, and that's the other trend we're seeing is a lot of consumers are coming in very informed, which is great.
Yes,
people are checking out their credit beforehand, so there's no surprises there. They're also doing their research as far as best rates out in the market and what options are on various different models, and really kind of researching all of the different terms of that buying purchase. So it's a great thing to see that folks are really preparing and doing their research beforehand.
And as a matter of fact, that is one of your tips. Your first tip is that you really do need to do your research.
You really do.
Before you even head out there. And because everything is online now, it makes it so much easier.
Great
What should we be looking for?
Great resources online. Desert Schools has one where you can identify all the manufacturer offers. So you can kind of go in knowing what are the different options based on the different makes and models. Looking at reviews and results of various different road tests. Also, if you're going to be doing a trade-in, you might want to do some research beforehand and identify what's the potential value of your vehicle that you're trading in. So lots of great information out there that consumers could check out before they actually go out to make that purchase.
That right there is a really good tip, right? Know what you have
know
and what it's worth, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's a great idea. Another suggestion you have is that you should get pre-approved. Know what you can afford?
You really should. Just like the home buying process, you should know what you pre-qualify for, and a lot of folks don't know that you could do that. So at Desert Schools, we strongly recommend to our members, pre-qualify beforehand, know what you're able to buy for what terms, and then that gives you a lot more confidence when you're out there buying, knowing exactly what potential terms might be, and kind of shopping for those rates. There's lots of variety in the market, and it's important that you know what that is.
Yeah, absolutely. Power is knowledge, and it could keep money in your pocket.
It sure can. It's the best way to do that.
And are we talking primarily new cars, or are we also talking used vehicles?
You're seeing a little bit of both on the market right now, and you can do the same for the used vehicle market. Desert Schools offers used loans, so that's another great way to save some money. Let someone else take the depreciation on the vehicle, but still get the great terms, right? And do your research there too. But that's another great way to save some money when you're going to buy a car.
Awesome. Emma, great tips and advice. I appreciate that. And especially if you're getting ready to buy a brand new vehicle, this is the time where you should just do all that research and go in armed and prepared. All right, for more ways to prepare yourself for buying a new car, you can call Desert Schools Federal Credit Union today at 602-433-7000. You can also visit their website where they have all of those online resources at desertschools.org.